What's up, Aquarius? Okay, so I pulled some cards from the Alice in Wonderland decks and also from the White Lion Oracle. We'll start with the White Lion. Telepathy of Tarot Meter 36. That's a 9. Release. 7 Blessings of Eve. And Beatitude of Sacred Rapture, and that's an 11. So we could be talking about a few things in this reading, which is self-empowerment, ending a cycle that was very repetitive that you were done with, speaking to somebody telepathically or having a very strong magnetic telepathic connection and pull towards another. 7 seems to be prominent, and so do 9s. And I don't see 8s, but I'm feeling 8. And 2s, but there's so much coming in. All right, hold on. When that happens, I gotta hold the old crystal there. You may feel as though the time 2021 2020 to 2021 was a major shift. That was at like the cocoon stage of you. That was you morphing into who you are becoming, and who you are becoming is happening now. It's happening now. um one of the cards that you pulled, it's always tea time. I don't know if you watch Alice in Wonderland, but it's so deep and it's one of my favorite movies. I wonder what will happen next. You're at the precipice of change, and even though it's been a long time and you feel like things have taken a long time, you're ready for adventure. You're ready to, you wonder what's going to happen next. The only thing is that you unlock the door to a new version of you, and it's having you reflect on who's the new me. I stepped into a new portal. I even went into the Pleiadian deck, and you picked portals, and that's 14. It was a period of struggle, repetitious moments, whether it was a love cycle or just routine work, whatever it was. You just felt you were getting tired of it. You were getting bored of it. You wanted to see through the eyes, different eyes. You needed something new. But the pouring of the time that it took to fill the cup, if that makes sense to you, took a long time. Maybe some frustration. Um, to wonder what's going to happen next, you're probably in hangman mode. You're pausing before taking any action. Get used to the new you. You're going to start being interested in different topics, different areas. You might start studying Greek mythology, astrology, studying natal charts, getting into science, or a new career path, but that's definitely coming. A lot of new beginnings are coming, and you're receiving a lot of information through your third eye. Make sure you take these urges from spirit very lightheartedly but seriously. Everything you've worked for is coming to fruition, and you're already starting to see the blessings that are coming into your life. In the near future, keep your temper. You're very good at this, Aquarius. You're very good at keeping your temper. It's only when you're pushed to the brink, when someone has exhausted your patience to a point of, oh my God, just make sure to keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it steady, because you of all signs know how to keep your temper, how to take, everyone thinks Aquarians are emotionless and aloof. No, a lot of emotions. Aquarians can just control them very well. Don't allow others to rule you. And since you're a fixed masculine sign, that should be words enough to motivate you to not do that, because we don't like to be ruled, suppressed. Aquarians are about freedom. So to allow another to anger you means they have power over you, and you have more power in yourself to let that happen. Stay calm, maintain throughout, show others how it's done, and lead by example. Which brings me to the next two cards that you pulled, the Rose Thread and Sub Rosa. Roses could be of significance to you, and nature energies. Like you could be connecting deeper with nature, flowers. But your soul is being called right now to do something. It's going to take some courage, and it's going to stem from what you're learning and the mysteries that are going to be coming to light. It's going to stem from that. Whatever you feel your soul being drawn to, follow it. If it takes if you, some days you're into it, some days you're not, it's all right. Let it flow. Go with the flow. Because what's happening next, wonder about it, but enthusiastically. Wonder enthusiastically about it, because it will surprise you. You're finally stepping into the part of your purpose where you will be speaking your truth and really stepping into the age of Aquarius and making that motion forward, moving it forward. Literally stepping into a new portal. Ashtar in the Palladian deck is a very wise wolf. He takes this representation, but he is the holder of universal knowledge, universal heart. In the last few years, you have learned a whole new meaning of love. Aquarians are the water bearer, but we don't touch it. It's just the jug, and then the water is bare to the rest. The knowledge we receive is there. But it seems like since 2020, the jug broke, and Aquarians have experienced that water that's been bared pouring within and onto themselves, which widened the heart chakra and widened the crown chakra, the mind and the heart. Now, because Aquarians are the most airiest of the air signs, and the love that was felt or lost in the last 2 or 3 years gave you just as deep, just as high as you go logically, it's just as deep as you go emotionally. And more roses, which gives you the universal heart that's balanced. And with that, 10, 19, you have rooted light from 5D into 3D because of the alchemy that you achieved by stepping into this portal and doing what it took to step into this portal of new, this portal of sharing, this portal of living your truth. Remember I said hangman energy? You are definitely in hangman energy, but in peace. Things might start to feel restless, like as of late or recently, but it's going to be short-lived. It's going to be very short-lived. Here, you have the death card here, that's why I say that. But yeah, it's just the end of a cycle. Plus we have the Libra full moon today. I'm in New York, so that was at 3 p.m., 6:23. So we're about 3 hours in, and that's beautiful. You have officially stepped into Empress energy and more roses. You found a way to shine from within. You've always shined from within, but you've been suppressed for so long. Going through repetitious moments with people that you never connected to on a very deep heart level or logical level. But now that you're so balanced, you have stepped into the 3 energy of the Empress. You are now fruitful. You're now bearing the fruit that you wish to bear. You're finally seeing the fruits of your labor over all these years. A 19-year cycle is ending, a huge one. And also, if you are between 27 and 32, your Saturn solar return is happening, which means there's going to be huge changes in the way you think, feel, act, experience life. And with the planetary motions right now, by justice, it means that things are going to balance out, such as if we're in Saturn too long, which is responsibility, restriction, it's going to feel stifling. But then once you move into Uranus or Jupiter, which is expansion, luck, and, the unexpected, that's what another way of thinking about what karmic balance is. And it's happening for you. It's happening for you at last. I'm hearing at last. Okay. So let's get just a read on what's going on with you right now. So, let's do a past. Knight of Swords. the Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. In the past, you rushed into something that you saw a finish line and you wanted to rush towards it because of that jug breaking and the water pouring. You forgot your mind and you followed your heart because you saw success in this action. But it looks like it ended in someone or something coming to an end. Seeing the truth of who or what something was. But all in all, I mean, I didn't even pull the present yet, but all in all, the Four of Wands, it still was reached. That was a grounding force. You finding success and celebration within yourself, but it had to start with another person or another project. It had to start with the yearning for something that was unattainable at the moment so that you could learn deeper aspects of yourself. The Hierophant, yeah, definitely learning new things, and putting what's in the past to rest, putting it to rest. I'm getting that. Putting it to rest in a peaceful way. The Two of Swords. Standing in the fire of whatever this fire was, whatever, like ending nasty energy, like competition, win to win type energy, you're finding out the truth about someone. You presently stand here saying, I don't know what's going to happen next. And I know that I don't know. And I have all this motion from the past behind me, the fire in front of me, but I stand still. And when I am ready, I will make the decision. Because you can still see the finish line. You can still see the Four of Wands. We get another card for the present. Eight of Coins. Work. You could have gotten a new job. You could be looking for a new job. It seems like whatever you're working on is worth it, and you understand the power of patience and doing things for the long game. Aquarians like things yesterday. They're quick moving, quick, but in the past it taught you to be slow, because if you go into Knight of Swords energy, Five of Swords energy might be the outcome, and it wouldn't grant you what you wish. You're integrating earth energy. You are, and it's not the easiest for an Aquarius, because look at the face. It's like, I don't want to be doing this shit. I don't want to be, but look at how many are done. So you're doing it. You're doing what you gotta do. And now let's do a future. Oh, just saw the Tower and the Nine of Coins. Let me get a future. The Chariot, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Coins. In the future, you will be moved forward. The currents of life are going to change. Chariot is Cancer energy, and you are going to be moved forward through emotional willpower that you learned in the heartbreak from the past, or the loss from the past. It had you become balanced and still. It allowed you to stay in a proverbial landscape and take in all the details and not want to be in the next moment before it happens. You're learning how to balance the traditions and the traditional cultures of life, and also a new way of thinking, a whole new world. Hold the vision of the new world, because it's the age of Aquarius, and if anyone is going to lead the way, it would be anyone with Aquarius placements. You are about to enter, look at that, it's like another portal. See, around, surrounded. But the way through the portal is to ground, to root the light from above, the Aquarian light, into Earth. And you're about to, and that's number 19, which is a 10. You're about to finish a cycle at last. 14:44 on the clock. Congratulations. Then we have the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Coins. You carried the torch for somebody, but don't have no resentment, because that is what allowed you to step into Empress energy. You learn to turn all that effort and all that receiving less than what you knew you deserved and not having control over it. It all taught you your standards for what you want in any friendship, connection, job, anything. It must be an equal give and take. I must receive the same love that I give, or at least something that works for me. I would like someone to be trustworthy. I would like someone to hold the same mission that I do in life. You could be dealing with Libra, Cancer, Taurus. Okay, keep going, keep going. You're not, nine of wands. You're not going to be. You're releasing the Chiron. This is the wounded warrior card. The wounded warrior has finally laid down the burdens, put it to rest. An old you is done. An old cycle is done. Old patterns are done, and now they are bearing fruit. They're growing into the earthy energy, and even though it was hard, even though it was painful, you're finally entering a space where you can give freely because you know how much you can give now. You know your limits and boundaries. And the Ace of Coins, look at all that greenery. Whatever you're working on now, if you just stay committed, because Capricornian energy is be consistent. So just be consistent, but don't ever force it. Go with the flow. Go with the flow of whatever comes your way. Five of Coins, King of Coins, Two of Cups. This is advice. Spending time alone is completely okay because some people heal best. You heal best when you spend time alone to reflect, to release the energies of all that you picked up throughout the day, and allows you to ground yourself. You're stepping into a very abundant time. It's already here. The abundance is coming because you are taking the time to light your own flame and not light someone else's. When that stage is complete, for some reason, I keep seeing turtles. Turtles could be of significance. You will come into union fully with your higher self and be able to complete your mission. If that involves the love of another, one you may have felt very, 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 very strongly, by the time this happens, the King of Pentacles energy, it won't matter, or it might already not matter to you. Love might not be the forefront of your mind, but connection with your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy. Right, is there anything else for Aquarius? Okay, hold on, I do have a question. How will Aquarius move forward with this Chariot energy of the future? Ten of Swords. By putting the weight down, by walking towards your goals and hobbies, not had nothing to do with another person. Walking towards the true you. And that takes emotional stability, it takes emotional willpower and strength. And so kudos to you. I feel like I don't even need to clarify anything. King of Pentacles again, yeah. I don't. This is your advice. Stay, even if the actions are slow, stay steady. Roots are growing. Pentacles are going to be rising. They're finally going to start growing and bearing fruit. Be still and know that you have it. You have it. Whatever you seek, it's already yours. You're learning root chakra energy. That's right. You're learning to be grounded. You have a lot of wisdom from what you went through. And that's huge. So, awesome. Congratulations. And see you on the next one. Yay, my